to Farming Simulator 25. We are on a new map called called New American. And I saw Farmer Cop do a review on this map, so I decided, hey, it looks interesting. Let's go ahead and do this. Now, this is kind of based off of Riverbend Springs a little bit. It's the same size map. I think it is available in console. I'm playing on PC. I do have an Xbox controller. We are in real time. We are under normal economy. I got the traffic turned off. I got crop destruction turned off and field stones turned off. I do have periodic plowing, weeds, and oh, yeah, I'm changing disasters to visual only. And everything else is just the way it's set. It's set to American dollars and all that mumbo jumbo. So that's where we're at right now. So get rid of that for right now. I don't know what time is it. Let's get down here. Let's talk to Grandpa Walter.
If this isn't a successful farmer standing in front of me, you can call me a goat and feed me some oats. I've just noticed your bank account.
Your goat.
Listen, I'm proud of you, kiddo. Don't you think this is about money, though? You brought stability and security to the farm. That's all I ever wanted. Not the money. That's just an indicator. Now, get yourself some fancy new machines or something. Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Here's what you can help your fellow farmers with if you like. Tidy up those rows, will ya? Do you own the required machines, or do you want to borrow them for a small fee? How do you want to do it?
Let's go ahead and talk to him again.
How's it going, kiddo?
It's going okay.
Let's see. Here's what needs to be done at the moment. Take your pick.
Oops, I hit the wrong button.
Hey there.
Hi there.
A couple of people in town can help you, kiddo. We have experts on agriculture, animal husbandry, and forestry. What do you... Sure, kiddo. Although your old grandpa may not be up to date with some things and how they are done today. Talk to my good old helper, Ben. He will explain the basics in detail. Ben's a rather quiet fellow. He hasn't much to say, except if you ask him about farming. He's been around for over 3 decades to help out whenever needed. He's deeply rooted in the town and has never left the region. Back in the day, he wanted to have his own farm, but it never happened. Instead, he was the greatest farmhand we could wish for, a good helper that got stuck on our fields for over 35 years, no less. Now he's getting older too, and became more of a theorist you can ask if you want to know about farming basics. But don't expect him to go into detail if you're in the mood to discuss agriculture in depth like a scientist. A couple of people in town talk to Katie, our local animal farmer. She's a very nice person, competent, charismatic. She can tell you about different kinds of livestock. She's a trader too, if you think about starting. She is one smart woman, hands-on mentality and not shy with the animals or the townsfolk. Most of the time, she's just very chipper, if you don't give her a reason to be anything else. Traveled a lot, learned a lot of farming in other countries, and always got an anecdote to share. I don't get her jokes all the time, but I can't keep up with the humor of the young folks sometimes. I see her talking to her neighbor David all the time. or him talking to her, more like.
Okay, I need to go. Grandpa, I had a Grandpa Walter. Actually, his name was Kenneth Walter. But I always called him Grandpa Walter. I had a Grandpa Walter and a Grandpa Share. He reminds me of my Grandpa Share, not my Grandpa Walter, even though his name is Walter. Grandpa, Dad gave me $5 million. And with that $5 million, I'm going to get new equipment. I'm going to redesign this farm. I'm going to keep the house. So don't worry about that. I'm going to keep the house. I love the house. I love this nice big house. Love it. But I'm going to redo this farm. I'm going to give this farm a makeover. And we're just going to see what we can do. What I'm going to do is come over here. Let's go talk to Ben, see what he can help us with.
Look who we have here. Last time I saw you, you were playing in cow dung. Remember me? I'm Ben.
Yeah, I remember you.
Some call me by my nickname, Helper B. You know, I've been helping your old grandpa for well over 3 decades now. Walter hired me as a helper some 35 years ago. I was still fresh. Couldn't drive a plow straight around the corner of an odd-shaped field. He showed me everything back then. It didn't take long before your grandparents couldn't live without me. He and his wife welcomed me to the family, and I became part of the farm. Did I want to run my own farm when I was young? Yes, I did. But that never happened. Doesn't matter, though. In a way, you could say I got stuck here. But I tell you what, that's the best thing that ever happened to me. I don't have to travel the world and reinvent myself all the time. That just sounds exhausting.
Okay.
I like you already. And you know, Walter has been a great boss and mentor to me. But let's get back to the present. I'm happy that you're here and taking over the farm. The last few months have been a challenge. I tell you that. Walter is getting older. He's tired. He had deep wrinkles on his forehead before you arrived, even deeper than usual. And I'm not getting younger either. I avoid movement at all costs to protect my joints. However, since it was set in stone that you'd take over, his mood instantly turned around. Tell me, are you nervous about taking over? Don't be. You don't have to do it alone. There are people here who will help you. I remember my first day at the farm. I felt like a newborn calf, stumbling around aimlessly. Don't worry, we'll get you up to speed. This place may seem big and intimidating at first, but that's normal.
Okay, what should I start on?
Well, since your grandfather slowed down, he didn't really bother with the latest machines and did a lot of stuff, well, in an old school kind of way. That's probably why he sent you to me. I'm an avid reader of all those agricultural magazines, you know? Old, but still learning. However, if you need advice on livestock or forestry, you should talk to Katie and Noah, the local animal farmer and lumberjack. If you come to me, I can help you make sure everything grows well in the fields. As your grandpa always says, a watched crop never fails. Except if a twister hits. Happens. Whenever you need me, kid. See ya.
Okie dokie. By the way, Ben, um, my grandpa Share told me this. When you stop learning, you're dead. Because you learn something new every day. Even though it might be something very little, you learn something new every day. So, What I'm going to do is we're just going to go to this, go to vehicles. We are going to sell everything. Just sell everything and see what we got. A lot of old equipment. There's one thing that we have to do for this farm. All the equipment that we buy, if it is in a John Deere form, we have to buy it. At least one. If we buy a wagon, I have a John Deere wagon, so I have to buy at least one John Deere wagon. Tractors must be all the um, motorized equipment must be John Deere, except for vehicle cars and trucks and stuff like that, because they don't. I don't have haven't found a John Deere one. And what I'm going to do next, I'm going to do this off camera, and I'll bring you back when I'm done. We are going to set up this farm. One of the things I definitely need to do is buy a chainsaw. Let's get this one. Skill. So what I'm going to do is do a farm makeover. I'll just give you a quick tour. We got the old barn, a couple fill silos. We got a cow barn. We got a yeah, whatchamacallit there. Bunker for salad. Salad. Salvage. No, salvage is something else. Silage. I'll get it straight. It's been a while. So give me no. Looks like a lime silo. And bunker. I might keep that one. I might keep that one there. I can store some equipment there. But we need to get some other stuff here. So what I'm going to do is off camera. Oh yeah, we also start off with a dog. So let's build all up. Where's the dog? Where's the dog? Oh, there's the dog. You appeared. Yeah, you're a good boy. Yes, you are. Okay, we got a nice dog and all that. So off camera, I'm gonna go ahead and do a makeover on this farm. Let me see something real quick. Okay, currently we own field 83, field 2, field 3. I guess field 1 is the farm. Field 6, and that's it. So I might buy a couple of plots. Got all the regular stuff on here. No alfalfa. Okay, that's no problem. So we need grass. Let's see, we got grass is ready to be harvested. Field 3 has bales on it. Field 6 is cultivated, and field 2 is harvested. So, while I'm thinking about it, we'll just go ahead and buy this one. Get field 7. Field 11. We'll just buy it. And field 13. Okay, so I basically bought all the fields that are around, and let's buy field 5. Go ahead and buy that while we're here too. So we got fields 1 through 7, 83, 13, 11. So there we go. This is what we own. And we got some stuff in the way, but we'll go ahead and take care of that. So I'll bring it back when I am done clearing everything. I'm back, guys and gals. It's been a few thousand hours later, and I got the farm set up. As you can see, it's completely different. Ben and Grandpop had to stay in their own place. You can't move them. So I had to work around Ben at least. Let's take a quick tour of the farm. Go here to the right. First thing I need you all to do is give me a name for this dog. Leave it down below in the comments. If you see the name already in the comment, hit the like on the comment, and the one with most likes will name the dog that name. Okay, this here is a pallet storage there. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 hay barns or hay storage or bale storage, not hay storage. One will be for silage, one will be for grass, one will be for hay. Let's see, it's grass, hay, silage, and straw. This one here is silage one so far, and this is hay so far. And you can see how many bales I got. 10 bales of hay there, and I got a little subsidy sign there. It gives me a little extra money monthly. We got the silo, which holds 6 million liters. Let me see if I got the sign working or not. Yes, I did. Okay. And at, at the beginning, you start off with 10,000 canola, not coral, canola, and 10,000 of wheat. So I drained the old silo and put them in the trailer, two separate trailers, and then I went from there. And we got everything done there. This combine header. This is the Bropa um, header. We got a forage wagon over there. Got the Merlin, McDon, excuse me, McDon header right there. And we, of course, we got our John Deere um, building. And we got Ben there. And you can't run in, Ben will stop.
Just like crops need a bit of extra care sometimes, it's okay to reach out for help when you need it. What can I do for you?
Exit. We'll just exit for right now. I don't want to talk to him yet. I got the Big M mower. I got, this is not electric. This is diesel. This is an 8R I got another 8R. I got three 8Rs. I got the McDon there. I got a 7810 John Deere. Got a little grain truck. I got a milk truck because you eventually will have dairy cows. And we'll set that up in the future. Got a Mack semi. I got two harvesters. One set up with the McDon harvester, and the other one is corn and stuff like that. I got a little repair tool that you can pick up and put on here. We are using the position. I'll get it straight. Precise farming or precision farming. I got the implement right there. Got attached to the John Deere UXUV 845E. Yeah. It also allows me to put that toolbox on here, and I can go repair. It has a hitch, so I can take stuff out. We got the corn header. Got a little an old-fashioned grain mill and oil mill. So if we need to make grain out flour out of grain, we can do that, or make oil. We can do that. I got beehive, and we've been collecting beehives. It is now 11:08. Let me see something real quick. Real time, please. I have it set for real time, but it doesn't say. Um, and we have all stuff. We got all these beehives here. This is a John Deere cultivator and a big John Deere plow. We got some solar panels, and we got a chicken coop that holds 1,000 that holds 1,500 chickens. Eggs get produced here. Food goes into here, and the chickens stay in here. And this door opens up if you want to drive your tractor through. I don't know why, but you can. And eventually we'll have chickens. Once we get enough food for chickens, we'll set up some chickens. Of course, I got lights all over this place. I got a an American cold storage building. That way we can store our eggs in here. And the shelving and all that. The eggs will stay in here and all that. And close that. And you just come in here. There's nothing in storage right now. But this is where you will activate your storage when you want to pull stuff out. And they will pop out here. You can open this. So you gotta open this to put your storage. You got a big windmill. Trying to go green here. Have electric charger here. Of course, modded. And I got a little fuel depot here. This actually reminded me of the farm I worked on. Didn't look exactly like this, but it had a big gas tank with covers with a roof like this and all that. I got it's a lizard, but painted in John Deere green and yellow. Um, fuel Mobile fuel tank. I got this is all John Deere yellow is the only thing I can get on here, but this is a portable power washer. It holds water, diesel fuel, and pro wash. I got rid of the small shed and bought this big one. I got two John Deere trailers back here. I got. I don't want to get in there, and you should be. I got my key on. Let me turn my key off. Okay, got my key off now. I got a flatbed truck and a fifth wheel truck. I got grain storage. I own it, and it's a 3-in-1. I just slept on the this big one, and I just put Anderson. I couldn't find a John Deere track tractor trailer. I got a flatbed, and I went ahead and just put giant giant chrome all this on here. This opens up, and you can load flatbed items in here. I got a John Deere telehandler with a fork on the end. This is the gooseneck trailer where we can transport trucks, use it as a flatbed, transport a lot of stuff. I got the Roper multi fruit. This does things same thing. It harvests beets, it harvests potatoes, it harvests spinach, harvests green beans, and I forget what else. It harvests all the other ones that you need a different harvester for. I got a John Deere lime spreader. I got a grass roller because we're gonna have some grass fields. I got a John Deere. I got two John Deere sprayers, one herbicide, one liquid fertilizer. I got two lizard um, balers, the square balers, and they go up to 245 in size. I got lizard, a lizard, yeah, square barrel wrapper with green things. This is a chrome, yeah, windrow. Got the Pioneer. Oh no, I got the lizard. Whenever possible, I painted everything green. John Deere green, John Deere yellow. This is the lizard tedder. I do got a John Deere planter or cedar. Oh, planter. I forget. It's been a while. It took me a while to set everything up. Where is there? It is planter. Right. This one here it plants sugar beets, all the crops you need except for potatoes. It doesn't plant potatoes. That, I don't know why. Is this the planter? Yeah. So I'm gonna have to get a planter if I want to plant potatoes. No problem. And I got the Elabo rollers for after you plant. Roll pushes the seeds down and smooths everything out. I also got another John Deere plow. I just got this to cut in fields, expand fields, and stuff like that. Of course, we've got the house, and I also got a cellular tower on here. So I got great cell cell reception. Uh, Let's see. Let's get flight mode. There we go. Get the right buttons. And I bought a couple more fields. Let me bring up the field. See where we own. I bought, in addition, I bought field 34, 35, and 33, along with 5, 4, and 13 down here. So what I'm going to do, my plans, turn field 83, which is 5-acre land, and put cows here. 34 will be sheep, and 34 will be one sheep, one goat. Oh, here we go. Okay. I cut down all the trees that are on my perimeter except for I forgot about field 13, which I have to do. I cut down all the trees. So, and there was a whole bunch of trees here, a bunch of trees here. So we can expand these fields. I'm planning on expanding this field. See how much more room I can expand this a little bit more. I can expand this a little bit more. This is field 33. I need to do some reworking of this field. So what I want to do is once I harvest it, I want to go ahead and just kind of square this off a little bit and maybe come down to here, expand out. Where you see trees is not my property, so I didn't cut it down. We can expand the fields a little bit bigger. If I was thinking about this combining these two fields, square square them off. I'm still thinking about this squaring them off, but what I'm planning on doing is once I harvest this field, square this off and bring this at bring one will be sheep, one will be goats, and let's bring the fields out to here where this is all nice and squared. I'll put a road in. I'll What I'm thinking about doing is just taking this road here and just attaching it to there and get rid of this and make this a little bit bigger. Oh, I did not want to do that. Okay, go back to flight mode. Oops, down. There we go. Back over to here. Uh, Square this field off. Make this a grass field. Maybe square this off. Make this a grass field and make that. I might make that. I need 3 grass fields. One for hay, one for silage. I'll get it straight, and one for grass, silage, and hay, and plant them all. Plant all 3. So I might just take these 3 fields and just make 3 separate grass fields. One could be silage, one could be grass for goats and sheep, one could be hay for the cows and silage for the cows. And we got these. Expand this down a little bit more. expand this field a little bit more, make these fields a little bit bigger. And we're at the edge of our property. Get the trees. I don't know what to do with this field. I don't like odd shaped trees. I gotta get. You can see how the trees take up some room. I can expand this out a little bit where I can, and that way I have access to that. Eventually, I'll buy this field and this field and that field and that field. Eventually, we'll expand. But that's all we're going to start off with right now is these fields. Let's see. What do I have that needs to be harvested? Okay, so I got field 5, 8, 3, and 83. Of course, we're going to put the cows there. How big is this? This is 3.9 acres. I don't want to sell that. Oh, yeah, I also got a baler picker up, square baler picker upper. How big is this? Okay. Yeah, I'll put the goats and sheep here. I might put something else here. Who knows? I might just make this an animal field 13 when I buy the other fields, stuff like that. So this is our farm. Snapshot. I don't know. I got to change that. I keep on remembering, getting to change that. But that's it. In the next episode, we are going to cut the grass and start harvesting the fields. The McDon, I got to cut around the fields, cut the grass around the fields first and harvest it because McDon has, when you're harvesting, if it goes over the edge, it will cut the grass and throw it in there, and that's a waste of product. I gotta cut this and then turn this into cow field, expand this field. I might make this grass. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And once we harvest this field, we're gonna take care of this, square things off, and I might just square this off. See there, and just have the road come straight out to there. Square this off a little bit. I should be able to get the road through there and square this off and maybe square this off and put is there a road down there? No, there isn't. Okay, so I can. There was a whole bunch of trees here. There was a forest there. So what I can do is square this field off, come out a little bit more. No, let's square this field off and then square this field off. I'll make it a little bit bigger, then I can just put a. I don't need. Yeah, I can just put a road down through there that connects to there and connects to there. You can expand. can expand this field. We can expand this field. That's going to be good. Why might this? I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to think about it. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and bell. That way you know when the latest videos I do come along and when I go live here on YouTube. Also do me a favor, hit that like button. Every like I get gets this channel seen a little bit more, which helps grow this channel. Gets this video seen a little bit more, which helps grow this channel, and I would really appreciate that. Also, leave a comment, emoji down below in the comments. It helps with the interaction of the video. And as always, have fun playing your games. Be safe out there in the world, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.